What kind of Lyme disease do you have? And does it matter? Well, for most of us, we don't really care how we got it or what it is exactly. We just desperately want to get rid of it and get on with our lives. I'm Christopher Durham, founder of TargetingLyme.com. I've suffered from Lyme disease for over 30 years. And, I've been dealing with chronic inflammation, brain fog, swollen joints, all that. And been to plenty of doctors and therapists to try to help me with that. But no one's ever been able to get to the bottom of it or give me any good amount of relief. One day I was talking to my physical therapist, who I know and trust, and she said, "Christopher, your balance and speech are both getting worse." And like, wow, well, what does that mean? So she said, if you ever consider Lyme disease. And I'm like, well, I thought to myself, well, my 200 doctor visits over the last 10-year period, I would have think they would have, addressed the possibility of that. But I did take the information home. What about Lyme disease? And thought I'd look into that a little bit more, and came across a 50 symptom checklist for Lyme disease online, and wow, was I surprised at that I had been suffering from the majority of the symptoms on that. And most of them were debilitating. So here's the problem. It's not like a TV show where the doctor connects all the dots and has a few curveballs thrown in, and by the end of the hour, he has figured out a cure or the diagnosis and what the cure is for the disease on the show. This is the real world. It doesn't happen that way, but it could. So it makes you wonder, why aren't people connecting the dots? So it made me think, why aren't my doctors connecting the dots and figuring this out? Well, if they connected the dots and figured it all out, it would be done in one episode and they'd be over. But what is normal in Western medicine is to, I hate to say this word, string us along. Say those 50 symptoms that I was dealing with, if they dealt with one at a time, which they certainly were, that goes for a long run of a show. The show never ends. It can go on for a year or even decades. And who wins and who loses? Well, the doctors of Western medicine win by treating the symptoms of the disease instead of treating the disease itself. So the question is, what kind of Lyme do you have, and does it matter? Well, it matters big time because you're the one suffering from it. You're the one who has to connect the dots. And what we do at Targeting Lyme, we help our clients connect the dots and see a big picture of what their illness is, and we pinpoint it and figure it out and figure out how to put it behind them. If you're ready to put the suffering behind you, we are here to help you. Our program is not a long program. Basically, it's one season with no repeats at all. So if this resonates with you, here's how to get started. Go on our website, targetinglyme.com, and download our Lyme symptom checklist and check it out. And if you have 5 or 10 or even all the symptoms, most of our clients could just put a big check mark across the whole page. But if you're suffering from even just 5 of those symptoms, schedule a free call with me. I would love to hear your story and see if our program would be a good fit for you. God bless you, and here's to health.